people that don't know you, you have this incredible YouTube channel that's blowing up, and you use, what is it, satire, comedy to make points that maybe can't be made sometimes seriously. Maybe I'm probably getting this right or wrong. I don't know. But you do it in an incredible way. And you had me on your show for actually your podcast about 7 months ago talking about freedom of speech. And it really appreciate you having me on. And it was great talking about that stuff. So thanks for doing what you do. I appreciate it.
Well, heck yeah, brother, man. And thank you for inspiring me. I mean, last year, probably about this time, you were leading the charge against censorship, standing for free speech. And that was inspiring me. And then the censors came after me. So I got right into the arena. And just sharing briefly, you mentioned that I share what's going on through satire. One of the things that I have going for me is the AI that's looking for all the right things to censor, which is just about anything with any degree of meaning anymore. When the AI looks at what I'm saying, usually it looks at it like, okay, this guy's just towing the narrative as he's supposed to. But of course, because I'm saying it with sarcasm and satire, it's delivering the opposite perspective. So amongst the other challenges out there right now, that's something going for the movement that I know we're both on together.
Yeah, it's true. And we really resonate in so many ways about the things that we're talking about. And it's funny, I guess they need an AI to understand satire. But I think it's going to be hard to get an AI that can understand JP Sears anytime soon.
Yeah, I think so. If they do understand me, I'm probably not doing my job well enough as a comedian.
Yeah, no, that's probably true. Well, yeah, you're doing a great job, man. And I really appreciate it. And I think it was 7 months ago we had our conversation. I was just...
Yeah, man, it's got to be right about then. And yeah, and I've had so much feedback from that, even still, people just loving it. I mean, you've just been so inspirational. And now you're crazy enough. You are right in the thick of the race for mayor of London. And you've gone all in on that, which I've just been so excited about. And I'm curious how, I know you faced adversity in that for sure, unfairly. How are you doing right now with the whole mayoral race?
Yeah, it's a great question. And look, it's fun to actually talk to someone about this, because I've been kind of solo casting for the last 4 or 5 months, just honestly trying to get out my policies and my ideas to fix what's wrong with London. So I haven't really been able to have, like, honestly, a frank conversation like this. So this is kind of good. It's a little therapeutic having you here as well. And so when we spoke 7 months ago, I hadn't yet announced that I was going to run for mayor, and it was just bouncing in the back of my head. I was looking at the landscape here in London. I was looking at the current mayor and, you know, his supposed opponent with the two-party system of what they roll out as your two choices, you know, this illusion of choice. And I said, you must be joking, you know, and we were in the middle of this lockdown with nobody giving us solutions or innovations or, you know, no way forward. And I thought, you know, I've lived here 20 years. I got two little boys, 3 and 4 years old. And I just kept thinking, what are they going to say? What did you do, Daddy, back in 2021? Did you make more videos on YouTube, or did you actually step up and do something about it? And I just thought, this city's given me so much. When I got here, I was kind of a broken man. I just come from New York City. I'd gone through all my struggles with addiction and failure. And this city gave me everything. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to run for mayor. And I was lucky to have a really good group with me and my team, and they were all in. And we just decided to do it in a way no one's ever run for mayor. So I used all my digital platforms to, like, speak honestly and in a live stream, digital, transparent way to everyone on the streets. I go out and talk to people on the streets. I film videos with people on the streets, and we just went all in. And I don't think anyone ever saw someone do something like that. And with our YouTube channel, it really helped, because already 1.7 million Londoners knew who I was before we started. That's out of 9 million. And it's been a real edge. And I get kids in the street that know that I'm running for mayor, the kids that probably normally wouldn't engage with politics. So it's been a crazy journey. I won't lie to you, JP. It's been absolutely intense. And but also when it comes to freedom of speech, you know, we went all in on that last year. I put everything on the line. And I thought to myself, being the mayor of London, fighting against censorship, I can do so much more. So it's like there's so much more we can do with this position. And the odds makers, the bookies, like there's actually people that make books in like the mayoral race. They've had us in second place for the last 4 months, ahead of the conservative candidate. Here, they've got Labor and conservative. It's kind of like the Democrats and Republicans kind of. And as an independent candidate, we've been in second place in the bookies for like 4 months. And so it shocks everybody. No one knows what to do with us, to be honest. But maybe that's good. And we're really shaking it up. We're getting a lot of people excited about politics for the first time. And it's been really interesting, to say the least.
Well, it's got to be refreshing as hell for people in London. I mean, hey, I'm on the other side of the world, and it's refreshing as hell. For me, it gives me hope because I know you. I know you have such a great heart, a great soul. You are guided in a way where you want to serve the people, not have the people serve you, which we've obviously seen way too much of in the past year with people in the position of power. So I just can only imagine what it means for people in London to have not just the guy saying the right things, but a guy who wants to help them regain their freedoms and have a great life. And I know there's so much crime over there now, knife crime, and nothing being done about that with the current mayoral administration. And